You know, AI agents are getting incredibly smart, but they've got this one huge problem. They're forgetful. So today, we're going to look at a really radical new solution called Memvid. It's a way to give AI a perfect portable memory, not with some complex database setup, but with just a single file.
So let's start with this question, because it's really the whole idea in a nutshell. What if an AI's memory wasn't some messy, sprawling database, but instead worked just like a video file? You know, something you could rewind, pause, and inspect at any point in time. A memory you could literally just carry around with you. That's the big idea behind Memvid.
And to see why this is such a game changer, you've got to look at how this stuff usually works. On the left, that's your typical RAG pipeline. You know, retrieval augmented generation. It's a whole mess of vector databases, servers, complex infrastructure, so many moving parts. But then look at Memvid on the right. It's just one file. That's it. It's serverless, totally infrastructure-free, and everything it needs is packed right inside. The simplicity here is just, wow.
So how in the world does this actually work? Well, the whole project is inspired by video encoding. Now, to be clear, we're not storing actual video clips here. It's about using the principles of how video works to organize an AI's memories into this super efficient, rewindable timeline.
So at its heart, Memvid is a system that just packs everything an AI needs to remember into one neat little file. We're talking the raw data itself, the vector embeddings, which are basically how the AI understands connections in the data, plus all the search tools and metadata. It's the whole shebang, a complete memory all bundled up.
The real magic behind this whole video idea, it all comes down to a concept they call smart frames. These are really the fundamental building blocks for the entire memory system.
Okay, so a smart frame is basically one unchangeable chunk of memory. Think about a single frame in a movie. Once it's recorded, it's done. You can't go back and edit that one frame, right? You can only add new frames after it. Well, that is exactly how a smart frame works. It's immutable.
In this design, it unlocks some absolutely brilliant benefits. First, because you only ever add new frames, you never ever risk messing up old data. This lets you do incredible things, like querying the AI's memory as it existed, say, last Tuesday at 3 p.m. It's literally like time travel for debugging. You can watch its knowledge grow over time, and because the frames can't be changed, your data is completely safe even if the system crashes.
You know, the project's own documentation just sums it up perfectly here. The result is a single file that behaves like a rewindable memory timeline for AI systems. It's as simple and as powerful as that.
This all leads us to the actual physical output of the system, the memory capsule itself. And this is where that whole idea of portability really shines.
And here it is, everything we've just talked about, all the data, the indexes, that entirely windable timeline, it's all packaged neatly into a single file with a .nv2 extension. That's it.
And if we take a peek under the hood of that file, now, don't worry about memorizing all of this, but the key takeaway is just how complete it is. You've got your header, your data, and all the different indexes you need for super fast searching, full text, vector, and even time-based. It's truly a database in a box.
Now, for any developer out there who's had to wrestle with databases like SQLite, this next part is going to be music to your ears. No more clutter. No separate write-ahead logs, no lock files, no junk littering your directory, just one clean file, ever. Okay, so this tech is obviously very cool, but what can you actually build with it? Let's get into some of the really practical, real-world stuff. I mean, the possibilities are just huge. You could finally build AI agents that actually remember your conversations from weeks ago. Or imagine an entire company's knowledge base in a single file that you can just back up or share. It's perfect for apps that need to work offline, smarter customer support bots, or a truly personal knowledge assistant. And what's so important, it makes AI workflows completely auditable and way, way easier to debug.
And make no mistake, this is some serious engineering. Just look what's powering it. It's built almost entirely in Rust, which, if you don't know, is a language famous for performance, safety, and efficiency. This thing is designed from the ground up to be fast and incredibly reliable.
And you might think something this powerful would be complicated to use, right? Nope. Check this out. This little bit of Rust code shows the whole process. Step 1, you create the memory file. Step 2, you add some data. Step 3, you commit it, which locks in that new frame. And that's it. You can search it immediately. So simple, so clean. And this isn't just some side project nobody's heard of. It is getting serious traction. It's already got over 11,000 stars on GitHub, which tells you the developer community is really excited about this simple, powerful approach to AI memory.
So I want to leave you with this thought. When an AI's entire memory is no longer stuck on a server somewhere, but it's a single file you can hold, you can copy, you can send to a friend, and you can rewind through time, what does that make possible? What new kinds of intelligent systems could we build? It's a powerful question, and I think we're just starting to see the answers unfold.